We're here on Wisconsin.golf with Joe Leonard after a very interesting round of even par 71, 5 over after 4, and you make a birdie putt on 18 to get back to even.
Yeah.
How was the ride?
It was crazy, man. I mean, yesterday was the same thing. You know, the first hole was just kind of weird. And then today, I was in the greenside bunker in 2 and just caught it thin out of nowhere. I was trying to get a little aggressive with it because the lie wasn't good. And hit it OB and made 7. So it's like, okay, start over. But yeah, I've really been working hard on my fitness this year and just getting a little bit more mentally strong. And I know that helped me today because I just kept calm and, hey, from here on, let's just play our round. But yeah, the back 9 got some putts to roll in finally, and it was really good. So yeah, I feel that putt on 18, it felt awesome.
Yeah.
To get even, so.
And what did you hit in there from how far? It was like a little low trajectory type of shot.
Yeah, I had 167 into the wind, and I figured 170 would be a good number. And actually, I mean, I was aiming about 10 feet right of the pin, and I pulled it a couple yards, and yeah, I hit it to 8 feet and made it. But yeah, that to go through what I did on the front 9, where and come back in the back, that felt awesome. So
you're not too far removed from winning the section championship. You look in tremendous shape.
Thank you.
What is the mindset right now as it relates to golf? Working in golf, competing in golf, how do you balance the two right now?
Well, it's not easy. I've got a 15-month-old now, and thankfully my wife is amazing. I can't say that enough because I have been able to practice a little bit more this year. But yeah, for me, I got a little out of shape there for a while, and I just really wanted to, get strong and get young again for my 1-year-old, and so we could have fun and play. And it's helped so much. I mean, I have so much more energy now, and mentally, I finally feel like I'm back to where I was when I was in my 20s, where, a bad hole, you don't get frustrated. You just realize, hey, it's golf. So, but yeah, I feel like it's coming together this year. The last couple of years have been kind of a struggle for me. So this year it's finally paid off a little bit, which is nice.
And how old now are you?
I'm 39. I turned 40 in September.
Wow.
That's crazy.
So the countdown to 50 begins, and then,
oh my gosh.
So
yeah, I mean, these young guys, even Jack, I know Jack's probably almost 30 now, but Jordan, I mean, these young guys are unbelievable. They're so fun to watch, but I'm glad I can still keep it with them. So.
Yeah, and it looks like, with what Pearson's doing, we're in this golden era of college golf in Wisconsin, and a lot of great guys setting a high bar, but you try to not, do you condition yourself not to try to keep pace with that and just play your own game?
For sure, absolutely. So for me, it's always going to be, just being consistent ball striking, putting. Mm-hmm. Certainly, I've always been a strong putter, and that is still the case. But lately, I've been working a lot on my mental approach to the game, and I feel like as you get older, sometimes you just think that you know what to do, but you really still have to keep learning. And I think for me, I tend to get a little aggressive going at pins, and that's not the play. It's okay to hit it to 20 feet.
Right,
so, I've been playing a lot smarter, and I think that's helped me for sure.
And before we go further, your wife's name and your 1-year-old?
My wife's name is Betsy,
okay.
And my 1-year-old is Gus. We call him Big Gus.
Big Gus.
He's the best.
Is he?
It's I tell you what, it does put things in perspective, and I know people say that, but even after a bad day, you go home to him and you go home to your wife, and it feels good, and you forget all about it. So I'm really thankful for them.
Well, and that segues into you being from an era that included Jim Lemon, who passed away today, and I know you just found out the news when we told you, and you played, I'm sure, a lot of rounds with him, and from in that era. What do you remember about him, and what kind of bar did he set? Because you and John Turcotte in that era were a little bit behind him age-wise. Absolutely.
I mean, Jim, like I said, my first experience with Jim was at the Piper Jaffrey Metro Shootout as a freshman. He was a senior, and I knew of Jim. But I was just blown away. I mean, he was so good, and he still is so good, obviously, winning the state open, a few years ago. But he was just a great guy. Like, I never saw him that much. Obviously, you just see him throughout the summer or, at some of those events. But every time I saw him, he'd always say hi, ask how I was. And he was just so friendly. I was just gutted when you said that. I mean, I haven't talked to Jim since last year at the state open, but he's just a great guy. I mean, what can you say? And you think of his family right now. I know he has a wife and a young one at home, and I just couldn't imagine if that happened to me. It's just gutted. It's just awful.
And you talk about last year. I mean, it was just a year ago that he makes the cut, and with 4 great rounds for a guy who was 1 year diagnosed with pancreatic cancer.
I mean, it just goes to show. And I know when I talked to him, he's like, I don't really play or practice that much, and it just goes to show how much talent he has.
Right.
He was just such a good player. And that's what when I played with him my freshman year, I was like, man, this guy just, even when he misses it, he'll make par, and that's what the good players do. But yeah, just really feel for his family, and just a sad day.
Well, Joe, thanks for talking. Good luck tomorrow at Meadow Valley.
Thank you so much.